Heavenly Events, AGL Gohan. We listen and we don't judge, right? I don't know what series he in. I don't know where this Gohan came from.
Yeah, tell no one that you do that.
12 million defense. Mind you, I've been getting a lot of stacks from just him doing well, because if you have a Piccolo on team, he gets he greatly raises defense. And then, not to mention, he raises defense off of his 12. Well, I guess they're both 12, but unit super attack first, and then the rest of it is just his raising defense. But the 70% defense buff that you get from having this Piccolo on here for super class allies with HP is 7% or more also is giving him an exclusive type shit anyway. Cause see, look, it's 12 million defense. I moved them away from each other, right? Look how much defense is missing.
Big
12.7. So gaze of respect down here, 10% defense. Demonic Ways gives what? 10% defense. So 20% defense that's how much it does at this point. That's wild. That's absolutely wild, bro. Like, that's absolutely crazy here. So this Gohan attack, we're not even talking about the attack. The attack is terrible. Like, dead ass, it may be one of the worst. Like, I've never seen a unit not get any stacks at all. Like, I've used Vegeta and Trunks, okay? And not only are they getting a defensive boost as well because of Piccolo, but I've used a lot of 18 key supers, and for some reason, his attack is just not moving up, bro. His defense is, but his attack is just not moving up. It's just really weird. Normally I would feel like he at least doing a little bit more damage, but he's not doing anything. I wish he was just stacking. I wish he was stacking a little bit of an attack. Like, maybe raising attack and defense would be, I mean, he wouldn't even be that much like that OP because he doesn't even have like a countering ability. Like, if he countered Ki Blast super attacks or something, it'd be nice, but this guy is just a flat out tank. That's the only purpose he has, is just tanking anything. I mean, look at this. He guards all attacks for 3 turns with HP of 58% or more. All allies, 15% defense for 2 turns. When receiving the attack, once HP is 58% or more. When attacking with 12 or more key, attack 258% and stun the enemy. We can't stun anybody here. And when there's another Heavenly's event or demonic power category ally attack in a turn, attack and defense 158%, damage reduction 58, and a 58% defense for receiving the attack. After receiving the attack 158%. There's a chance of performing a critical hit 58 and launch additional super attack for 5 turns. Which means obviously either we want to put him in the first slot, or if we're getting an AoE, we'd be okay. It sounds good, right? So we're gonna see what it is. This is Super Saiyan 3 Goku, obviously Festival Battle. There's nothing else that we're worried about here. I mean, we're not gonna die. We have him with 6 million defense and a 20% damage reduction. Yeah, he's got a 20% DR. Not gonna die here at all. We have Piccolo-san, 4 million defense. 4 million defense, HP is 70% or more, which means there's a 70% damage reduction with 4 million defense. He's not gonna die ever. So it's like, the problem here is the attack. We won't have to worry about dying here at all. Like, I have no doubts about that, you know, because look, now we gain our buff. Gain our buff here. There's a 58% damage reduction with 12 million defense. Probably a little bit more than that. That's ridiculous, bro. Now you want to dodge. It's crazy. But look at this, 23 million. All those stacks, all the links. I don't know where this is. This movie? Is this from a movie? This can't be from a movie. I don't remember seeing Krillin in an all-white suit. But hey, I'm a fake Dragon Ball fan apparently, right? 2 attacks, no critties, held his own. So I have no fear that we're gonna be able to tank anything Gogeta does, Vegeta does, whatever that is, you know, no problem with that. Piccolo also stacks attack and defense on his 12 key. So he's gaining a little bit of a lot of buffs here. Look at this, 2 attacks or 3 attacks, my fault, 3, 30 million. It's cool. It's weird because the attack and defense goes up a lot on Super Saiyan 4 Goku if you run him next to any bit of Saiyan Roar linking partner. So if he has a monkey next to him, he just proceeds to get stronger. Because I was thinking, I'm like, Goku raises attack and defense, and it seems like he does a lot better than the rest of the guys that raise attack and defense. Like Super Baby 2 raises attack and defense. You know, you got Piccolo raises attack and defense. They don't seem to do as well. I think Hit raises attack and defense, right? One of something he do something. So it just seems like everybody else just seems a lot better than that guy. If he takes the blue bar away, right? See, because remember I was telling you that the problem here is that they don't do enough damage on the opposing end. Like I have no problem with trusting in the fact that we're gonna kill him here, but the thing is that I gotta figure out how I'm gonna balance how we're gonna do more than what we're doing right here, because we can't afford to ever lose this situation. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like we get closer and closer towards like the end, we can't afford to lose because we're not doing enough damage. I mean, 4 bars, technically 3 bars shouldn't be hard to get. All right, so let us cook. We probably don't need much, but let us cook here. All you gotta do is give me like 3 attacks, 3 of these, all white dripped out Krillin here. That's 1, 2 piece in a biscuit. Pop, full power Masenko. Boom. 2 of those. Piccolo should give me about 3, should be about 40 something. Yeah, 40, that's not too bad. I mean, I like Piccolo, he has a 50% chance to crit. You know, yeah, we're good, buddy. I don't know why I was worried, but I think I was worried because sometimes they don't do what they're supposed to do. Like if he didn't crit, it could be an issue here. You feel me? That's the problem. If he didn't crit, it could be a problem, but yeah, we're good to go. We're good to go. Then we got Goku here. Last bit. And then he's cooked. You're deep fried, buddy. Goodbye. Like, look at the defense, bro. I mean, 4.28, 13. Like, that's just an insane amount of D. Like, not even lying. That's just an insane amount of defense here. So let's do this. Just like this, right? Grab this here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do. If I do this, is guaranteed for us to have that. I want to save some orbs for bro next turn. That's just facts. Probably could just save some orbs there. No biggie. No biggie. No biggie. No biggie. You know what I mean? I didn't really know what I was gonna do, but I was like, you know what? Let me just save, bro. Because you just never know. Never know what kind of situation you're gonna be in here. I wonder if they're gonna give us a new festival battle where like now everybody has like there's different mechanics, different gimmicks in that fight. Like, because like if you run into her with an all Ki Blast super and team, you're not gonna win. I'm dead ass serious. You're not gonna win. And I explained to you why you're not gonna win, because you got to deal with what's his name? Fiku nullifying your Ki Blast super attacks. If you come in there with all physical attacks, you got Kid Buu that's gonna stop that too. So it's like, it's a problem. I'm seeing Krillin with some jeans on, some all white jeans. Why? What episode is this? Like, please let me know what is this? Like, I'm just a fake fan. I don't remember it. Like, I hated Majin Buu Saga when I was a kid. I felt like it was drawn out a little bit too long. I feel like after coming out of something peak, which would be like Cell Saga, you know, and then seeing that, it just, Gohan older, he wasn't cool anymore. Look, as I got older, I understand why Gohan is the way he is. Like, he was been fighting you know, terroristic threats since he was 4. He's been getting cooked. So I see why he don't want to be a, you know, fighter. But it's like, hey man, Hey, bro, you're a Saiyan, bro. It's part of it. It's part of Saiyan culture, bro. No matter whatever you. Did I just dodge? Did we? That was crazy. Who's coming turn 7? He's gonna be there turn 7. All right. Well, this is what we're gonna do here, just to get enough to be enough. You know, enough to be enough. How do I have enough to be enough?
What you mean?
Y'all know what I'm trying to say? 13 million. 4. So do I keep them next to each other? Or do I float them off right now? Because Gohan probably won't die anytime soon, but I do want to keep them next to each other as well. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna keep him here like this. We're gonna keep bro here like this. Make sure we have enough ki for whoever next turn, so it won't be too crazy, even though we can't. Here, you can grab this. There we go. At least give him a decent amount of ki here. We need to get hit to proc that. So I don't know if Boo, he may have a decent amount of ki. Yeah, see, that's not gonna work. Y'all see what I'm saying? That's the only issue with this guy, is that we're probably not doing enough here. Now he could link up probably with, because it's all in the family. So he links up with Goku, he probably has enough, but it's like, maybe if I redid it again, appreciate the dodge, we'd be cool, but it just it depends on him. He does nothing offensively for us. Like Piccolo is holding it down, bro. 50% chance to create every time. That's way more than just enough. You know what I'm saying? That's way more than enough here, bro. Like he's literally cooking for us. He's raising his attack and defense every time out to 12 ki. So I don't have a problem with him. No problemos. Look at that, 3, 4. Look at this dude. Like, look at this dude. That's good work, right? We're not gonna take 2 bars off, so we're gonna take 1. So this is what I'm talking about. It's gonna come down to the very end every time, because one person that we can't afford to lose to, and that's Super Saiyan Goku. Everyone else here, it's not gonna be a problem. Y'all see what I'm saying? It's not gonna be a problem anywhere else, because we don't have to really worry about. Now look at this. We have to get him more than halfway here, otherwise we're cooked. All right, one more. I don't know if we're gonna win. I literally don't know. I think in order for me to make sure and guarantee us a win here, I gotta go here. I gotta go here, because what that does for him here is that's going to give us at 400% attack and defense, and we'll perform a crit guarantees, because if not, we're going to be looking very crazy in the morning. So we'll take that there. We'll take this here, and we'll grab this, bruh. If we don't win, if we don't make it past this, just know it wasn't my fault. Okay, it's not my fault that this guy can't perform multiplicative supers for excruciating damage. You know, he's just a guppy. He's a guppy offensively. That's facts. So look, I can't get past 24 million. Even with Vegeta and Trunks, I just cannot get past that mark. Like look at this. It's like bro is immune to boost. He's immune to it. And whatever it is, look how much damage. That damage is so bad. Like, why would you just make a flat out tank? Like, no one, I mean, I guess we needed some more tanks, right? Everybody's got to be a support role. Everybody can't be the Don. Everybody can't be that guy. But are you dead ass though? Like, you ain't got to make him look like that, bro. That's too much. Thank God for Piccolo. Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. We have a 50% chance to crit, and we aren't procking that crit. There we go. You know what? Shout out to Pick. Shout out to this guy for carrying Gohan once again, because that's all he seems to do in his whole purpose of his life is carrying Gohan here. And then we have 80 million from our guy. Yeah, performs a crit. It's nice. It's nice. All right, so now we're gonna put bro in first slot. Put bro in this slot. Try to make it to where I have enough ki to perform ultra super attack if we can. So then we're gonna grab this. That could work. I mean, an ultra super attack, at least one of them makes perfect sense here. So this is how we going out, just like this. If he does super, it's gonna be in the first slot because he didn't even super last time, to be honest. See, look at this. Of course he dodges me. Like, why do you hate me? What's the lore behind this Goku just that doesn't like me? Like, I need answers, bro. I need answers. Like, we have the most godly turn coming up next time, and it just looks like it's gonna come to an end. And I feel like it's gonna come to an end just because we're not gonna be able to do enough damage. Well, unless he crits every time or he doesn't dodge anything, then we know we might have an even better shot. Because my plan was to do enough damage to him on this rotation. Next rotation, we just cook him. I mean, cook Super Saiyan Goku. That's what I was hoping, but we'll see. It's possible if I can capitalize on 3 super attacks here. Crits on all these. Only way it works. He could dodge this. He did not dodge. Can we be a crit, please? Okay. It's possible to work in my favor. It's possible. And then if we crit here, it's possible again. Of course. Of course. He hates me. He hates me. Oh, he hates me so much, bro. I've never met a guy that hates me more than this Goku. You telling me you can't make this up? You cannot make it up. Like he hates me. I never knew what it was, but now I know. It's pure hatred. I could have went with this rotation, and now he super attacks. First one. I could have went with this rotation, the beginning of Super Saiyan Goku, which will put us in a way better spot, and he decides to dodge. Wow. It's crazy. You gotta feel some type of way like that, right? This guy's just immaculate. All right, 15 million, 5 million. It's pretty obvious we're not gonna die here, right? I'm starting to think that we might have to, at least next turn, we may have to pop the active with Vegeta. You know, I think it depends on how much damage we do, but I feel like we're gonna have to pop the active with Vegeta. Because if we pop the active with Vegeta, which I wanted to wait to Glorio, it's going to be a problem for us because, like I said, I just have a feeling we're just not going to do enough to even make it to Super Saiyan Vegito and Gogeta. Because we'd have to take, with this group right here, we'd have to take 3 bars off for us to feel comfortable of me not popping the active with Vegeta next turn. And I don't feel like that's possible. Like, I don't see it not happening here because we obviously aren't gonna die. Like, nobody, I'm not worried about it. You see, we're still stuck at 24 million. I don't know. Like, obviously you have different trials and errors or runs on Festival Battle, and not every Festival Battle character is meant to be like, you can't win them all, you know? I get that. But I don't want to see this shit anymore. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see this. Hey, we're not even doing enough damage. Like, how are we even supposed to make it to the part we're not even doing enough damage? We got to rely on, like, look at this. This not even 1 bar, gang. It's not even 1 bar. Like, to legit have a legitimate shot of making it here, we're going to have to pop the active with Vegeta. We gotta pop the active with Vegeta. We're taking one bar. I gotta pop the active with Vegeta and Trunks. Not Vegeta and Trunks, with Vegeta, and I have to turn into the blues against, you know what I'm saying, in order for us to really have a shot. I gotta float Vegeta in the last slot there because he's not gonna do enough damage. This is bad. This is bad. I mean, I didn't know who else I was gonna run that Gohan with, because I could put that Gohan in the last slot, but then that Piccolo isn't doing enough damage either. Like, it sounds good. It sounds good. Like, okay, we can run these guys together. Everyone could have a good old time, but taking one bar off is just not optimal, bro. It's not optimal at all. 7.2, 1.5. All right, here we go. Pop it just like that. Yeah. But it's cool. It really could have been for Glorio. It really should have been for Glorio. Yeah. Cook him. Cook him. This is what's crazy here, because we have a 58% damage reduction with about 15 million defense. We're gonna go after who's gonna be the problem here. Type disadvantage probably is gonna be him. So we go after Glorio. Do I want to go out? I have some red, so I guess we can go after Goku. No, it's type advantage. Let's just not do that. Type advantage. Let's go here. Gotta transform though, for sure. That's one thing we gotta do, is transform. All right, we're gonna go after Glorio. Let's put Glorio on his ass. All right. Knows that we're not gonna die here. I don't know what it's gonna look like for us, but I know that we're gonna be okay. Right? We got white jeans Krillin. That's all we got. White jeans Krillin, bro. If we don't do enough damage, I expect us to die here. Cause look at this. We're not doing enough. So I should have about, I want to say he's supers for 17 million. If I have a 70% damage reduction with about 5-6 million defense, that would mean we aren't going to die to a super. The type advantage, I don't know. I don't even know if he's guarding, because I haven't seen him get hit yet outside of it. But look how much damage we're not doing. Yeah, we're lost. Sometimes you just got to know, bro. If you know, you know. And I know that we lost. Definitely. We're not guarding here either, so that's gonna be a decent amount. Don't tell me he's not super in here. 128 million. Let's go knock out one of those. Right, 1, 2 here. I tell you what, it's coming to an end. This is where we lose. This is where we lose. Those two just did not perform enough damage for me to even, because if I pop the active with Vegeta, we lost. You know what I'm saying? We 100% lost here.
On my mom, on my kids. That shit put a nigga to tears, bro.
Well, I had to turn into Vegeta here, right? And that's just kind of an unfortunate thing. The only way for us really to even have a legitimate shot of winning this would be Dokkan mode. And even then, I still don't think that us having Dokkan mode is going to be the reason. Like, it's like a miracle. It'd be a miracle if we somehow pulled this out, because this guy can't take anything for nothing, bro. It's just tough. It's tough. So this the only hope that we have, is to hit Dokkan mode. And it's possible, but it's not at the same time. So we're gonna find out. Look at this. It's that we take 7 of these. Dokkan mode is the only way we would even get close. Let's see if we get close. Wow, we did. Wow, you know, that's depends on how much damage Vegeta can do. Goku there, I wouldn't have rather have. I'm glad I don't have Goku there. But if we could kill Glorio like this, if we can do a crit, I think that would help us out tremendously. But if not, we're screwed. It should never have to come down to this, but it is. All right, what's that looking like? Crit? It's a crit, but it's not enough. It's not enough. Am I sad? Yes. Why am I sad? Because we did everything we could, but Gohan and Piccolo just don't do enough. Piccolo does a decent amount. Gohan does not do enough damage. And I guess I could have structured it to where I could have floated them off, brought somebody else. Like, Piccolo wouldn't be a dog the way he is. I gotta run it back at some point throughout my journey and try to bring him along with some sauce. Maybe if I had Gogeta. But yeah, this is just what Piccolo does and what Gohan does. I'm not even mad because we're not even doing enough damage. I mean, look, Piccolo's actually kind of cooking.
Stop the cap.
He's actually kind of cooking. No cap. But it's just this guy here, this guy, Mr. 20. He's finally at 20 some million. Now Gohan fire. That's not gonna be enough, Gohan. Wow, just great damage. 26. Oh, you're moving up in the ranks. Yeah, as a tank, he's giving you 17, 18 million. He's not offensive at all. Jesus Christ.